Hey everyone, Charles Stevens here with this week's Words of Wisdom. Today we're talking about habits of intentional living to help you close the knowledge gap and the comparison gap. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once asked, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" I just love his question because that question just isn't about service, it's about direction. Because intentional living starts when you stop drifting and start deciding. Early in my leadership journey, I assumed being busy meant that I was being effective. Meetings, emails, one on one conversations, PD sessions. My calendar was always full, but my growth, not always intentional. What I eventually realized is this: activity does not equal purpose, and good intentions don't automatically create meaningful impact. Intentional living means you decide ahead of time who you want to become, what really matters, and how your daily habits support that vision. Dr. King didn't just wake up inspired, he lived with purpose on purpose. His influence didn't come from convenience or comfort, it came from alignment between values and actions. And that's the challenge to all of us. If you don't choose your priorities, your schedule will choose them for you. And if you don't define your values, distractions will gladly do it instead. So here's the question I want you to wrestle with this week. What habits are you practicing that move you closer to the life you're called to live? And which ones are just filling space? Habits of intentional living close two major gaps. They close the knowledge gap because growth becomes a daily practice, not a mystery. And they close the comparison gap because when you're walking in God's purpose for your life, you stop comparing your growth and your path to someone else's. Clarity replaces confusion. Calling replaces comparison. And if you're ready to stop drifting and start living with clarity and purpose, stay connected, reach out. I'd be honored to walk alongside you as a coach. So live on purpose, lead with intention, and let your habits tell the story of what truly matters. That's all for this week's Words of Wisdom. Next week, we'll focus on the habits of consistent action. Have a great week.